Tina Turner, whose real name is Anna Mae Bullock, was an American-born and naturalized Swiss singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, and author. Widely referred to as the Queen of Rock and Roll, she rose to prominence as the lead singer of the Ike and Tina Turner Revue before launching a successful career as a solo performer. Turner began her career with Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm in 1957. Under the name Little Ann, she appeared on her first record, Boxed Up, in 1958. In 1960, she debuted as Tina Turner with the hit duet single, A Fool in Love. The duo Ike and Tina Turner became one of the most formidable live acts in history. They released hits such as It's Gonna Work Out Fine, River Deep, Mountain High, Proud Mary, and Nutbush City Limits, before disbanding in 1976. In the 1980s, Turner launched one of the greatest comebacks in music history. Her 1984 multi-platinum album Private Dancer contained the hit song, What's Love Got to Do With It, which won the Grammy Award for Record of the Year and became her first and only #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. Aged 44, she was the oldest female solo artist to top the Hot 100. Her chart success continued with Better Be Good to Me, Private Dancer, We Don't Need Another Hero, Thunderdome, Typical Male, The Best, I Don't Wanna Fight, and Goldeneye. During her Break Every Rule World Tour in 1988, she set a then Guinness World Record for the largest paying audience, 180,000, for a solo performer. Having sold over 100 million records worldwide, Turner is one of the best-selling recording artists of all time. She received 12 Grammy Awards, which include 8 competitive awards, 3 Grammy Hall of Fame awards, and a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. She was the first black artist and the first woman to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone ranked her among the 100 greatest artists of all time and the 100 greatest singers of all time. Turner had a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the St. Louis Walk of Fame. She was twice inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, with Ike Turner in 1991 and as a solo artist in 2021. She was also a 2005 recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors and Women of the Year Award. Turner also acted in the films Tommy, 1975, and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, 1985. In 1993, a biographical film adapted from her autobiography, was released. In 2009, Turner retired after completing her Tina 50th Anniversary Tour, which is the 15th highest-grossing tour of the 2000s. In 2018, she became the subject of the jukebox musical Tina. Net worth. At the time of her death, she had an estimated net worth of over $250 million. After nearly 30 years of renting in Switzerland, after both Erwin and Tina had finally become Swiss citizens in 2021, they finally became property owners. In December 2021, the couple paid an estimated $76 million for a new lakefront mansion along the banks of Lake Zurich. About her early life. Turner was born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26, 1939, in Brownsville, Tennessee, the youngest daughter of Floyd Richard Bullock and his wife Zelma Priscilla. The family lived in the nearby rural unincorporated community of Nutbush, Tennessee. Bullock had 2 older sisters, Evelyn Juanita Curry and Ruby Aline Bullock, a songwriter. She was also the first cousin once removed of bluesman Eugene Bridges. As a teenager, Bullock worked as a domestic worker for the Henderson family. She was at the Henderson house when she was notified that her half-sister Evelyn had died in a car crash alongside her cousins Margaret and Vela Evans. A self-professed tomboy, Bullock joined both the cheerleading squad and the female basketball team at Carver High School in Brownsville. After her graduation, Bullock worked as a nurse's aide at Barnes Jewish Hospital. Bullock and her sister began to frequent nightclubs in St. Louis and East St. Louis. One night in 1957, she got hold of the microphone from Kings of Rhythm drummer Eugene Washington during an intermission and she sang the B.B. King blues ballad, You. Upon hearing her sing, Turner asked her if she knew more songs. She sang the rest of the night and became a featured vocalist with his band. During this period, he taught her the finer points of vocal control and performance. Bullock's first recording was in 1958 under the name Little and on the single, Box Top. She is credited as a vocalist on the record alongside Ike and fellow Kings of Rhythm singer Carlson Oliver. Personal relationships, marriages and early relationships. While still in Brownsville, Turner fell in love for the first time with Harry Taylor. They met at a high school basketball game. Taylor initially attended a different school, but he relocated to be near her. In 1986, she told Rolling Stone, Harry was popular and had tons of girlfriends. Their relationship ended after she discovered that Taylor had married another girl who was expecting his child. After moving to St. Louis, Bullock and her sister Aline became acquainted with Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm. Aline was dating the band's drummer Eugene Washington and Bullock began dating the saxophonist Raymond Hill. After Turner became pregnant during her senior year of high school, she moved in with Hill, who lived with Ike Turner. Their relationship ended after Hill broke his ankle during a wrestling match with Kings of Rhythm singer Carlson Oliver. Hill returned to his hometown of Clarksdale before their son Craig was born in August 1958, leaving Bullock to become a single parent. Turner likened her early relationship with Ike Turner to that of a brother and sister from another lifetime. They were platonic friends from the time they met in 1957 until 1960. Their affair began while Ike was with his live-in girlfriend Lorraine Taylor. After the birth of their son Ronnie in October 1960, they moved to Los Angeles in 1962 and married in Tijuana. In 1963, Ike purchased a house in the View Park area. They brought their son Ronnie, Turner's son Craig, and Ike's two sons with Lorraine from St. Louis to live with them. Turner filed for divorce on the grounds of irreconcilable differences. In 1986, Turner met a German music executive Erwin Bach. Bach was over 16 years her junior. Initially, friends, they began dating later that year. In July 2013, after a 27-year romantic relationship, they married in a civil ceremony on the banks of Lake Zurich in Küsnacht, Switzerland. Children. Turner had two biological sons, one with King of Rhythm saxophonist Raymond Hill, named Raymond Craig, born on August 20, 1958, and the other with Ike Turner, Ronald Ronnie Rennell Turner, born on October 27, 1960. She also adopted two of Ike Turner's children, raising them as her own. Religion. Turner sometimes referred to herself as a Buddhist Baptist, alluding to her upbringing in the Baptist church where her father was a deacon and her later conversion to Buddhism as an adult. Turner stated in her 1986 autobiography, Tina, that she was introduced to Nichiren Buddhism by Ike Turner's friend Valerie Bishop, who taught her in 1973. Illness and death. Turner revealed in her 2018 memoir My Love Story that she had suffered multiple life-threatening illnesses. In 2013, 3 weeks after her wedding to Erwin Bach, she suffered a stroke and had to learn to walk again. In 2016, she was diagnosed with intestinal cancer. Turner opted for homeopathic remedies for her high blood pressure. This untreated high blood pressure resulted in damage to her kidneys and eventual kidney failure. Her chances of receiving a kidney were low, and she was urged to start dialysis. She considered assisted suicide and signed up to be a member of Exit, but Bach offered to donate a kidney for her transplant. Turner had kidney transplant surgery on April 7, 2017. On May 24, 2023, Turner died at her home in Küsnacht, Switzerland, aged 83, following a long illness, including cancer, strokes, and kidney failure in her final years. Early, solo, career 1976-1983. In 1976 and 1977, Turner earned income by appearing on TV shows such as The Hollywood Squares, Donnie and Marie, The Sonny and Cher Show, and The Brady Bunch Hour. In 1978, Turner released her third solo album, Rough, on United Artists with distribution in North America and Europe on EMI. Until 1983, Turner was considered a nostalgia act, performing mostly at hotel ballrooms and clubs in the United States. During her second stint at the Ritz, she signed with Capitol Records in 1983. In November 1983, she released her cover of Al Green's Let's Stay Together, which was produced by BF. It reached several European charts, including number 6 in the UK. In the US, the song peaked at number 26 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 1 on the Hot Dance Club Songs, and number 3 on Hot Black Singles. On September 1, 1984, Turner achieved her first and only number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with What's Love Got to Do With It. The follow-up singles, Better Be Good to Me and Private Dancer, were both US top 10 hits. Turner culminated her comeback when she won 3 Grammys at the 27th Annual Grammy Awards, including the Grammy Award for Record of the Year for What's Love Got to Do With It. In February 1985, she embarked on her second world tour to support the Private Dancer album. 2 nights were filmed at Birmingham, England's NEC Arena, and later released as a concert on home video. During this time, she also contributed vocals to the USA for Africa benefit song, We Are the World. Turner's success continued and she traveled to Australia to star opposite Mel Gibson in the 1985 post-apocalyptic film Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. In 1986, Turner released her 6th solo album, Break Every Rule, which reached number 1 in 4 countries and sold over 5 million copies worldwide within its first year of release. In 1990, Turner embarked on her Foreign Affair European tour, which drew in nearly 4 million spectators, breaking the record for a European tour that was previously set by the Rolling Stones. In 1991, Ike and Tina Turner were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ike was incarcerated and Turner did not attend. Turner stated through her publicist that she was taking a leave of absence following her tour and she felt emotionally unequipped to return to the US and respond to the night of celebration in the manner she would want. Phil Spector accepted the award on their behalf. In November 2004, Turner released All the Best, which debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart in 2005. In December 2005, Turner was recognized by the Kennedy Center Honors at the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in Washington, D.C., and was elected to join an elite group of entertainers. U.S. President George W. Bush congratulates Tina Turner during a reception for the Kennedy Center Honors in the East Room of the White House on December 4, 2005. Turner made a public comeback in February 2008 at the Grammy Awards, where she performed alongside Beyoncé. In addition, she won a Grammy as a featured artist on River, the Joni Letters. In October 2008, Turner embarked on her first tour in nearly 10 years with Tina's 50th anniversary tour. In support of the tour, Turner released a greatest hits compilation. The tour was a huge success and became one of the best-selling tours of all time. In 2009, Turner officially retired from performing. Turner received the 2018 Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and her second memoir, My Love Story, was released in October 2018. In 2020, she came out of retirement to collaborate with Norwegian producer Kygo on a remix of It. With this release, she became the first artist to have a top 40 hit in 7 consecutive decades in the UK. In 2020, Turner released her third book, Happiness Becomes You, a guide to changing your life for good. She co-wrote the book with American author Taro Gold and Swiss singer Regula Curti. It was chosen by Amazon's editors as the best non-fiction book of 2020. In 2021, Turner appeared in the documentary film Tina directed by Dan Lindsay and T.J. Martin. In October 2021, Turner sold her music rights to BMG Rights Management for an estimated $50 million, with Warner Music still handling the distribution of her music. Later that month, Turner was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist, accepting her award via satellite from her home near Zurich, Switzerland. Musical legacy and accolades. Often referred to as the Queen of Rock and Roll, Turner is considered one of the greatest singers of all time. She was noted for her swagger, sensuality, gravelly vocals, and unstoppable energy, along with her career longevity in her famous legs. The emotional force of the great blues singers with a sheer, wallpaper-peeling power that seemed made to order for the age of amplification. Awards, honors, and achievements. Turner previously held a Guinness World Record for the largest paying audience, 180,000 in 1988, for a solo performer. In the UK, Turner was the first artist to have a top 40 hit in 7 consecutive decades. She has a total of 35 UK top 40 hits. She has sold over 100 million records worldwide, including certified RIAA album sales of 10 million. Turner has won a total of 12 Grammy Awards. These awards include 8 competitive Grammy Awards. She shares the record, with Pat Benatar, for most awards given for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance. Turner received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1986 and a star on the St. Louis Walk of Fame in 1991. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a duo with Ike Turner in 1991. In 2005, Turner received the prestigious Kennedy Center honors. President George W. Bush commented on her natural skill, energy, and sensuality, and referred to her legs as the most famous in show business together. Oprah Winfrey stated, "We don't need another hero. We need more heroines like you, Tina." In 2021, Turner was inducted by Angela Bassett into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist. Keith Urban and her performed "It's Only Love," Mickey Guyton performed "What's Love Got to Do With It," and Christina Aguilera performed "River Deep, Mountain High." Thank you for watching. We hope you learned something about Turner. For more content like this, subscribe and click on the bell icon.